Hi guys, Charlie Tango 1 coming at you with yet another video of stoves. This one I thought I'd show you what it looks like before I decide to do any work on it and strip it down. So here it is, it's an Optimus 99. It turned up today. Got ourselves a little pair of pot stands there, which is what the lid is. I've left in the shed. But it's the same as the base, except you just plonk it on the top. We have the key, we have a windbreak as well. That's yet to be cleaned up as also. So that's that one done. This is the pot stands, and they fold up like that either way. And I can turn it up so you can see what it looks like. Where are we? There. There you go. It's not bad, Nick, really, considering how old it is. It is a very old stove, and there it is, made in Sweden. I'll bring that up so you can see that. Yeah, Optimus stove made in Sweden. Obviously, I check every stove because that's me. Excuse me. So without further ado, what I'm going to do now is I am literally going to strip all this down, clean it up, and I'll even take the spindle off and get the wick out just to make sure that's okay. This the flame spreader and the bulb bell, they'll all be cleaned up, and it's an original because it's got the little grooves in the flame spreader. So and it all looks okay to me. So without further ado, I'm going to start stripping this down, and I'll bring you back later on the finished object, and we'll give it a burns test. So I'll catch you later. Hi guys, bringing you back now to this old stove which I just took a short video of in the condition that I received it. It is a very old stove. I think it's about, they're saying something about 1950s. I really don't know, but it is an old stove, and it's an Optimus 99. Well, it was in a hell of a state. I haven't cleaned the windbreak, but let's give you an idea of what it a bit like what it was like. So, but I can clean up a later date. It's not mega dirty, not like this was, but I've actually had a go at polishing the outside, and you all saw the state of it earlier on. So now this is where we got to up to now. I've polished all this, taken this off. I didn't do the inside, but you know, hey. Now, there we go. That's the stove. Let's put that up out of the way before it falls down. Clean the bars up the best I could. Let's take the key out. A bit pitted really, that's all they were. They weren't actually stained with crud or whatever. I polished up the windbreak the best I could, sorry, the heat shield. Done the bell housing. The jet I think was a bit bunged because I did fire it up. I don't know. No, I fired it up before I cleaned it, and I'm going to have to sit down. And it wasn't going like I'd like it to have gone. So anyway, I've cleaned all that up, even the what's the name, the reservoir. I mean, that was filthy, that was. But apparently it had been run on petrol, and because of all the byproducts on it, that all gets burnt and baked onto the metalwork. Anyway, so I managed to get that bit done. So then I come round, I thought, well, I'll have a go at cleaning the tank. So there you go, I've cleaned the tank a bit. I think that's come up quite well. And it says here on the side, warning, use camp fuel only. No automotive fuel permitted. So, you know, they've used petrol in it, and that's why it's gone like that. Well, I use, as you know, my Coleman's. And what I've done is I've tried to gauge how much fuel to put in this tank. So what I've done is, I got these little things on eBay some time ago, these little bottles, plastic bottles. And I filled that right up to the top, and I poured it in slowly in the tank to see how much it would get in there. I don't want to fill the tank up, because as soon as you fill the tank up, I have mentioned this before, as soon as you fill the tank up, you get it too full, when it fires up, when the burner fires up, it starts spitting fuel out the jet. So never fill it right full. It's got to have some gap there for expansion. So that little bottle there is filled it up to just over halfway. So I'm happy with that. And I've tipped it up so that I've taken the wick off and everything else. Excuse me, I'm a slurp of my tea. And yeah, that wasn't mega tight, that tube to come off that tank. Now, if you want to take these out and get this off, should you come across one and you want to clean it up or or whatever, to do that, the easiest way, and it's not rocket science, is you've got a screw here on the side, one screw there and one on the other side. That is for these pot rests, okay? And what you do is, when you unscrew them, you can then pull the pot stands out, and this heat shield comes with it. It all comes out there, so it's just held in by two screws, and the little metal bit inside is actually fixed to the heat shield, so you're not going to be fiddling around with bits and pieces. Right, without further ado, I've cleaned all that up. I just say, this was the wick. It wasn't too bad, but times that went through the shaft, the spindle, fold it in half, that goes in the spindle, I'm left with that little bit to soak up in the tank. Well, it is a thick wick, but it was inadequate really, in my eyes. It was inadequate to soak up enough fuel. Plus the fact it comes a lot thicker than the wicks that I use. But I twisted it, and I had to twist it quite a bit to get it down that tube. And I thought, that's really tight, and I thought, well, maybe that's why I weren't getting a full roar out of it, because the liquid was so tight, the wick was so tight that the liquid couldn't actually soak down there sufficiently to be vaporised. So that's what I've done anyway, and as I say, it's all cleaned up now, looking very nice, but yeah, make notice of it, because you won't see it like that again. It'll just go a bit bluish like, you know. So without further ado, I've got my tank tight, and now the bit you've all been waiting for is oh, missed that. It's a bit to prime it, see how we do with that. I may have to prime it twice, I don't know, so let's just see how this goes first, shall we? there seems to be quite a bit in that bowl, not quite full, but actually it's quite a deep bowl as well. Right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. I'll turn it so that you can see it. Actually, that's the best bit, isn't it? But I don't want this in my face, see? So there we go. Can we all see that? Let's bring it a little closer so you can see it. That's it. Yep, we're going. Oh dear, dear, dear. I've got 2 more stoves coming. I said I'm getting to be a bit of a hoarder of these stoves. But I know, see it's got on the side here, Optimus 99, made in Sweden. I know it's an old stove, but saying all that, this tank is exactly the same tank that you use on an 8R. Or, what's the other one? The Optimus 111 or 11B. It's even got the grooves and that for the heat plate and to clip into the 8R. They're all the same, so they're universal. But what you have to be careful of if you're buying one is some of them they swap bits and pieces over, like, you know, they get a rusty old tin like an 8R and they think, oh, that's gone past repair. So what they do is they take the bits off of it, throw the tin, and they keep the rest. And because some of this stuff is interchangeable, I did notice on some of the bell housings, the thread can be different on the 8R. The spindle's smaller on the Spear 123. Got some green flame there, which shows that there was petrol in there. That's what that green flame is. I don't know if you can see that. Let me pull one of the lights out. Which one should we pull out? That one? Is that any better? Just the other one out for a minute. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. You've got yourself a little green flame there. I'll turn the other one on. Oh. Pretty colour. It's like a turquoise now. Lovely colour. Yeah, I'm going to refill it because I want to make sure that there's sufficient sufficiently warm enough, hot enough to ignite. The jet, on the inside of the jet, I did clean that out. But on the inside of that, it was really cruddy. Really cruddy to the point where I had to get a little wire brush in there as well. I've got loads of those little tiny brushes you get from B&Q, different types. And I thought, God, and then you could see it was still blocked up. When I managed to get a pricker down there to clean the jet a bit, I thought, oh, it still didn't look very big, and I thought it's still got crud in there. Anyway, so I got these. You can't get these, but some come with the stoves, and I just put some these prickers. I just put some take a wire out of a wire brush and smack it over the end there, and that's it. You've got yourself a pricker. It seems to be going well. It's already tarnished the bowl, so there we go. Cup of tea. It's watching paint dry, isn't it? But I just love working on these little stoves. That went too quick, didn't it? Let's Right, I've got a little blue flame. I've just cracked it, only a little bit, as I always say. Just to warm it up a little bit, but I think that was about the maximum I was getting out of it when I fired it up when I first got it. So I need to see how it's going to perform when I crack it open a little bit more. Oh, I'm starting to get helicopter now. Oh yeah, that's even higher now. That was the, no problem. That's the needle going up there to take the jet out. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. You soon get a kettle boiling with that. Bearing in mind it's a dear little bin. It's a nice little stove. So that's another one I can notch up as a complete overhaul and working perfectly. So without further ado, I'll turn that off and I'll turn it right down low so that you've got a yellow flame coming out of the jet. Now when that yellow flame, it should be going directly upright. If it's not, your jet's a little bit blocked or something. And then when you turn it off the rest of the way, that flame should go out. If it doesn't, then it's not sealing on that little valve down there. That's on here. It's not sealing up against this. Okay, can we see it? No, let's come back a bit. That little bit there, it seals. When you shut it, it seals up on there. If it doesn't do that, it's not shutting off properly. Oh. Also, as I've said before, a lot of people turn it anti-clockwise, which brings the needle up to clean the jet. But a lot of them use that to shut it off. So all they're doing is they're blocking up the jet with the pricker, in the hope that it stops the fuel coming out as well, but it's not the correct way to shut it off. As I say, clockwise is the way to shut it off. And then what I do when it's, oh that's heavy, take that off. When it's cooled down, what I do is I neutralise the pressure by cracking open the tank cap. It takes the pressure out of the tank. It neutralises the pair for when you want to fire up again next time. So now I've got that all going, I should take that bowl off later and just whack it on the old on the cloth belt on the electric motor there. That'll buffer it up, make it look nice and clean again, and that's it. I should put it away. So as I say, I've still got the other two to come. I've spoilt myself, and I've had to buy. I wanted to buy one of those Optimus. I think it's like the one with the green tank. But they're about £249. You know, a lot of money, but you can use multi-fuel in it. Any sort of fuel it will do. So if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, at least you might be able to blag some fuel somewhere, and it don't matter what fuel it is, just bung it in the tank. At least you know the cooker's going to go, you can cook yourself up a meal. So I decided, yeah, I will get one of those, so I bought one of those. After all, at the moment I'm doing quite well with me little sideline now I'm retired, so and I don't want them government people and all that getting hold of my money, thank you very much, you know. I'd rather put it in a heap and burn it all before I die than give it to them. Anyway, so Yeah, I'm rabbiting, I know, I'm rabbiting on, but I've heard you guys like all this. You like a bit of rant. What else was it now? Yeah, and the other one, what's the other one? I've got another one. Oh, another one, it's a brand new one. They're made in Ukraine, I think it is. And you look on eBay, they're quite popular. I'm trying to think of the model now. But they got a tank here at the back, the same, and they got the burner in the front, and the lid snaps down. I think they're about, what are they now? I think they're about 38 quid, £38. Brand new, and you've got a tube that comes across the burner and then out, comes from the tank, out the top of the tank, goes across the burner, and then back to the throttle key. I thought, oh right, obviously they're a new one that someone's designed or just built. You can see them on eBay, they're quite popular, so there's quite a few of them. They're not hard to come by because they're a new product. Anyway, I thought I'd treat myself and buy one of them and see how that goes. It's just nice to see that you've got a stove and it's working. And feel quite happy that it's doing so. So it don't matter what stove you grab hold of when you go out camping or whatever you're going to do. At least you know you've got some means of heating your food up, provided you don't forget your pots and pans. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on. I hope you enjoyed it. The stripping down is exactly the same as all the other ones, the 8R and the 123 and the Optimus 111 and the 111B, D and T and all that. So it's not rocket science. Anyone can do it. You just take it off, put it in order, and you put it back in the same order, reverse the order when you're putting it back together. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. I enjoyed cleaning it up. I know it's a lot of hard work, but I enjoy cleaning it up and getting a better performance out of it, of which I've done. If push comes to shove and these get a bit too tatty, these pot stands, I'll do no more. I'll just take them out. I've got some up there that I made earlier while I was waiting for stuff to come through. So it can be done, you know. Bit of rod, that's all I've got, a bit of steel rod down here, round bar. You get that from B&Q, that's not a problem. Just measure the thickness and away you go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next video when I get this other new stove come from Ukraine. And we'll have a look. I'll put a video up and we'll have a look on that to see how that performs. So I'll catch you all later on.